Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Physio in Australia. In today's video, I'll be talking about cultural safety training program, including what are the steps or who has to go through and everything you would like to know about the cultural safety training program. So let's get started with it, and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing you would like to know is what is the cultural safety training program. So as the name suggests, you might have got an idea that it is related to cultural value that they want you to know about, and that's why they have arranged this exam. So now let's talk about who has to go through this exam. So if you are going through standard assessment pathway, or you are going through flyer assessment pathway, or equivalence qualification, then in all these cases you would require to go through this exam. So let's say example, you are overseas qualified physiotherapist and now you are taking one of the mentioned pathway to become a registered physiotherapist in Australia. Then in that case you would be going through this cultural safety training program, because it is a part of going through the pathway. So now let's talk about interesting thing that you would like to know, which is why we have to go through this exam. Like everyone first hear the word cultural safety training program and exam, then you might be thinking that why we have to go through this exam, because as I mentioned that it is based on cultural idea. Then you might be wondering that I'm a physiotherapist, I want to become a registered physiotherapist in Australia, my practice would be based on physiotherapy, then why am I going to this exam? So the reason why they want you to complete this exam is because they want you to practice which is culturally safe. They don't just want you to become a qualified physiotherapist, but they want to make sure that you are practicing in cultural safe way. So if you are treating someone, then you are not just treating according to the physiotherapy aspect only, but you are making sure that you providing the treatment which is culturally safe. So now you might be willing to know the process as well in order to complete this cultural safety training program. So let's talk about it. So the first thing you would do is that you would be paying for this cultural safety training program, and it is a little bit kind of weird or tricky. You can say that you are not paying for it separately, but what you will do is that you will pay for this program while you are applying for an eligibility assessment. So basically you will apply for your eligibility assessment, at the same time you would be paying for cultural safety training program as well. So that is the payment part, and afterwards you would be getting an email from mobile learning unit so that you can get an access to go through this exam. So that would be the next thing that you would require to know. And if you are wondering what is mobile learning unit, then it is you can say that they deal with this cultural safety training program. So everything regarding to it they will manage. So you will get an email, and then you can get an access that you can go through this process, or you can go to the modules and give the exam. And then at the end, after you complete this exam, you would be submitting the same to the mobile learning unit. So that's how it works. But here the thing you need to know is that you must get an 80%. So if you don't get it, then you will have to repeat it until you get 80 percentages. So that's a requirement. Now once you have completed it, you will be submitting it to mobile learning unit, and afterwards they will assess it, and then they will send you an email, or you can say a completion certificate, which shows that you have successfully completed the cultural safety training program. So once you get certificate for cultural safety training program completion, you will just have to wait for APC to send you an interim certificate. So that's it. That's all about the process. I hope you found it helpful. And in case you would require to know about other aspect of standard assessment pathway, then you can watch my other video as well. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.